This video looks at using the keyframe graph in the Motion tab to create variable and constant speeds when you're animating parameters for a particular clip. Now I'm focusing on one particular parameter of this clip here, and that's the crop parameter, and I'm only animating the right hand side of the clip as well. So you'll remember with the crop you can animate the left, right, top and bottom independently of each other. So this is just the right hand side that's being animated, so we'll just quickly look at what it looks like. So the right hand side crops in until it's cropped halfway into the image. So let's look at the relationship of the keyframe graph to the actual animation. The keyframe graph is this green line here. Now the keyframe graph can be broken up into its two axes. So you have the x-axis going across horizontally, and the x-axis only deals with the amount of time that it takes for an animation to happen, because this is just another view of our timeline essentially. So if I play that, you'll see it plays out over a certain amount of frames, and that's on the x-axis here in the Motion tab. The y-axis, or the vertical axis, deals with the parameter itself and the amount of change that's happening to that parameter. Because we're looking at crop, we're looking at a percentage change from 0 to 100%. So if I was to click and drag this keyframe graph right up to 100, you'd see the right hand side would crop all the way across the image. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea that it'll come all the way across, so I'll just undo that down to 50%, which is a nice handy number. Okay, so let's have a look at what's happening here. So the playhead is now at the point before the change happens, so it's going to play across and then it's going to hit this keyframe here, and this keyframe is recording that parameter at 0%. I've set another keyframe further down the timeline recording that parameter at 50%, so it's going to animate from 0% crop to 50% crop, and you can see that represented on this graph here, going from 0 to 50 in this amount of time. So I'll play it through and you can look at the relationship between the two.